There you go.
We've had a lot of weed smoking here.
Okay.
We ain't had no strippers though.
Yeah. Like the ceiling makes me think of big clouds and smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All you need is some ass coming down.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, but then you get that ass smell in here.
Oh, it's gotta be clean. It's gotta be clean.
Well, I know somebody who just got a new ass who wouldn't come. Who wouldn't mind coming here to put some stuff on.
Who got a new ass?
I'm saying, you know,
My friend Felice.
Police got ass now?
Oh my God.
Come on, slugger.
Scat, 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 scat.
Look, what do you mean now?
I'm just saying, if I see police with a booty, I'm just saying like one of them stripper girl booties.
Man, Felice, you gonna get your
Oh,
ass slapped.
did you see that picture of Madonna that they were talking about? Like when she turned around, she got her a little BBL now.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, Madonna got her a BBL at 63.
Hey man, I'm trying to hook up with Lori Harvey right now.
Oh, she's
Oh yeah, I heard she on the market. She on the market.
She only ran through about like 10 basketball players.
It's okay. You know,
Well, no, she likes soccer players.
it's okay. You know, maybe 10 rappers, 10 soccer players. Hey,
And Future.
That's the lifespan of a hood chick. So you know,
Pretty
what I'm
much.
saying, like,
Pretty much.
you know, that sounds like about average activity. So you know,
But do you want something after Future's been in it though?
it's okay. I probably have had worse. So I'm just saying. You know,
But you know the value of her coochie is going down by the minute.
she fine.
Yeah, but that
She is pretty.
she got mileage.
Did you see her outfit at the Met Gala?
Yeah.
Like
I've
she
seen
has
it.
abs
Yes.
for days.
Gorgeous. Now, I know why she can dump guys, like high-profile guys like that, and they get sensitive and make whole CDs about it.
Man, look.
You know?
But you know, but you have to think about age though. He was 35, she's 25. She's not even in the space to be ready to settle down. You
She's
know?
not. She's still in her whole phase.
And then you know, Michael B. Jordan was starting to look like Steve Harvey. So
I mean, you got to give that boy kudos. I mean, like when they first got together, I think he rented out the whole museum for her.
yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Didn't he call her like Turtle or something?
Yep.
He thought he was on his way. He had one, and then you know.
That's Lori Harvey. She's like one of those ones you can't tie down.
I wonder when they broke up, was he like his character off The Wire?
But-
No.
I was gonna say you're crying.
Right, crying.
But did you see him at the game? He looked all depressed at the basketball
Yeah, he
game.
did. He did.
The whole game's going on and you pouting.
It's okay. I mean, you found too. It's Lori
He just
Harvey,
gave
like,
up
yeah.
some $1 million coochie.
But
How do we
he
know that?
But he's a multi-millionaire too though.
Yeah.
That's Michael B. Jordan.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it would probably been a lot easier to let go of, Bo Chica than Lori. You know what I'm saying?
That broad ain't nothing.
Like, who wants to know that, you know what I'm saying, you done lost Lori Harvey, now some other high-profile celebrity out there hitting you.
Yeah.
She could just come be my girlfriend and then it wouldn't even matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, she's kind of like her mama though, because
Hey,
her mom.
oh.
No. But if you know the backstory, I believe that her mom used to date Steve's cousin.
what?
Yeah,
Wait, this is true?
yeah. And she used to date a drug dealer too. So like, if you look at the backstory of her, like they have a very weird way of like how they met and how they like reconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Because the drug dealer she was dating, I think he went to prison, and that's how
She
popped
got me.
in the back door.
That's crazy.
Well, you know.
But
I
you
mean,
know,
I look at it like this, man. She's young, she's living her life. She's doing the same thing that, any average young male would do out here. So it's like,
or like a hood girl, you
or a
know.
hood girl.
Do
Like,
you-
do you think?
You like hood chicks?
I do.
What
You
is
know
it
what?
about?
I like grown women with hood chick appeal. Like, I like the best of both worlds. Like, have a little class to you, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely got to have about 10%, 15% ratchet to you.
So you want her to scratch your car and bust your windows every now and then?
No. Okay, I want lightweight crazy. Like, just get in my face and tell me I got you fucked up or something like that. Like, stop playing with you. Threaten my life a couple times.
Ain't no.
Like, don't
wait. Threaten your life.
Don't actually.
No, but he said don't actually do it.
Don't
Just
actually-
act like you're gonna do it.
Yeah, don't actually like bust my windows or rip my clothes up. Just show me some aggressive nature, like, especially when we one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After the party, after the event. Don't do it at the event, because then my ego is going to be.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to have to cuss you out, and it's not going to be real. like after the party,
Right.
you know, come in my face and tell me how I had you fucked up. And,
Right.
and, you know, you ain't gonna treat me like this, and you got me fucked up, and I ain't no basic bitch. And blah, blah.
How do you know all these lines by heart?
I've been around.
So you done had a few.
I've been around. Something around the block, you know.
So do you like toxic?
A little bit, 10%.
Oh, you want them to stay on the lower level.
Lower level of toxic, not high level of toxic. Like I can't do that. I'm too, you know what I'm saying, my you know.
So what is it about the toxicity of the female?
It
Is
keeps you on your toes. Just think about it. Nobody wants a goody two-shoes, whether you're a man or a woman.
That's true.
If you're too much of a good guy, you're going to get ran over. If you're not a challenge to a woman, you're going to get ran over.
Yeah.
Same thing with a guy. I don't want a woman that I can just have my way with, per se. Like, you know, give me a little bit of challenge. Let me know, like, I can't just do what the hell I want to.
Right.
Even though I'm going to do what the hell I want
So
to.
this might be a crazy question then, because a lot of guys will say they'll date white girls because they're easier and they don't give them any talk back, any fight back.
Yep.
You know.
Shy Blizz.
Shout out
You know,
Blizz.
so
Hey, there you
is that how you feel too? I mean, you don't want them to be totally like walkover.
No.
You just want them, you know, you want them to get a little fight.
Yeah, I want you to fight. I want you to fight back and not physically. I just want to let you know, let me know that, you know what I'm saying, you standing on your business and, you know, you believe in your view or whatever the case may be. So, no, I don't believe it's a gender thing. I think it's just depending on the person. You know what I'm saying? I've never, like, dated a white girl, but I have had, you know, relationships with white girls. And, you know,
What type of relations? What kind of relations?
sexual relations, you know.
Like which one?
She's he's breaking it back.
Relations.
What the head like?
You know?
What the head like?
Awesome. You know, it's something about, you know, like, and I'm going to say the white chicks that I've been with. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I've had an opportunity to soiree with. They just like doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had one that would call me, like, randomly, and this was, like, years ago. She would just call me and be like, so, how are the boys doing? Talking about the ball. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, oh, they're doing fine. They can use a little attention. You should come by tonight.
Oh,
you know?
well, hell.
So they just want to.
Yes.
So maybe they have deeper throats than
I don't think
to
so.
the vaginas.
Our sisters are way talented.
In the head department?
Yes. I don't know. I guess I've been blessed to, you know, be around some.
You ever had Hispanic?
Yes.
They
But
spicy,
you're
ain't
just saying that most of the white girls that you've been around, they just want to do
They
that.
they like
they
that.
want to
It's like they prefer that even over the
even
you
over
know,
sex.
the full order, the intercourse. I mean, the ones that I've ran into. I'm just gonna say that.
So they rather give head than fuck.
Damn near.
Wow.
That's how they start out, though. They'll give you their mouth before they listen.
Yeah. I think maybe, you know what I'm saying, the couple I ran into, maybe they were saving the vagina for maybe when they got married or something.
Oh, so they could say that they're virgins.
I guess, but you
I'm
know.
still a virgin.
Hell, your mouth ain't.
Why are you looking like?
Wait a minute.
Daycare Central. Kids meals.
Literally kids meals.
I share cups with the white woman. Usually.
Sour Patch Kids.
I'm pretty sure every woman has their stories of, you know,
Giving head.
of throat tails.
Hell
you know?
yeah, every
Throat
woman
tails.
Throat tails. Like, come on.
Hey, that's a late
If
night
you
show.
are a grown woman,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you got kids, you can suck some dick.
I don't have
Hell
kids,
yeah.
but I'm a grown woman.
Well, you're a grown woman and you probably done tasted some kids before, no disrespect.
And he probably tasted them back.
Oh.
No, because
True.
you kiss
Yeah.
them back after they've done that.
But,
Don't even act like you're gonna throw up because you've kissed your girl after she done swallowed yours, had it all up in her mouth, like gargled it and everything.
Maybe after maybe after she sucked it, but not like, if I done busted her mouth, I'm not kissing.
Why not? It's yours.
You better go gargle, wipe it off or something. If that's the case, I should be sucking my own dick.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
so-
doing that.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Like when y'all do that, if y'all put your fingers in us, if you lick on us, y'all want to come up and try to kiss us.
That's
Same
different.
difference.
That's
no,
a
it's
honey
not.
pot.
No, it's not.
You know,
It's
y'all
not.
made out of different things, you know, than us. we made out of, you know what I'm saying, blunts and 40s. Y'all made out of,
look,
natural
y'all are
juices
made
and
out of some strong military men, semen. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
of these hoes, somebody told me I taste like watermelon.
They lied to you. They was eating a noun later.
That's
got
what
it
she-
mixed up.
that's what she
No,
said.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I was like,
somebody
okay.
out here tasting like some fucking fruit.
I was like, okay, what you want me to say to that?
And
I
then
don't
she
know
tried
what
to
you
tell you like sweet as hell.
So you said you never tasted somebody that tasted like fruit before?
No,
This is
I have
crazy,
not.
yo. This.
No, I have not.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm gonna throw it out there. You ain't got
No,
the
I have
line,
not.
Greg. You ain't got the line.
Hey.
No, I have not.
Okay. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I don't engage in sexual stuff.
Wow.
So what does it taste like?
Go ahead. You can't plead the fifth.
I don't know. Like I can't even tell you. Sometimes, let's see. Oh, the husband's on like.
I don't think you listen.
There's not, for me, there's really not a taste. It's more like it's like a salt. Like if somebody was sweaty. Not like, but it don't taste like sweat. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
it just has like a salt, but not like a flavor.
so like coconut water.
Tell him to put some fruit in his diet. There
He
you
eats
go.
a lot of
Right.
fruit.
There you go.
He eats a lot of fruit.
Okay.
But he also drinks a lot of water. He drinks like 3 gallons a day, 2 to 3 gallons a day.
You know.
So there's not really a taste. It's just weird. You know, it's just like, bleh, just like sticky.
It's sticky.
The more she talks, the more the truth comes out.
Exactly.
Exactly.
She didn't do it.
Look, I'm 46. I can't say that I never have. I mean, I'm 46.
Exactly. That's why I say if you grown, I'm talking about grown. And not even like.
But it doesn't mean I do it regularly, but I've done it. You know
You
what
got a
I'm
whole husband though. It's okay.
Right. Yeah.
You better be doing it regularly.
saying? Well, he's gonna chime in and be like,
I thought you was gonna hit the voice though.
y'all tell him.
Not that one.
Y'all be like, y'all tell him. See,
Ah.
James, shut the app off now. You're no longer listening.
Dang.
But, so what do your women, so do your women have flavors? Do you like pick them like Baskin Robbins? Do they have like,
Cold Stone.
do some?
Cold
Okay,
Stone.
it's, I guess it depends on, you know what I'm saying, the young lady that I'm dealing with at the time. You know, as long as it smells good, it looks tactful, it looks well kept, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like,
You like it bald, don't
I like for it to smell good, but it can actually taste like water, and I'm fine with
you?
that.
Hell yeah.
But do you want them to look like 5-year-olds or like 25-year-olds? Like, do you want a bald or just a bald fade?
The crazy part is I like it shaved. But you know what I'm saying? You can leave a little landing strip on there. You know, that's cool. You know, I don't want it to
But
look
you don't
fat.
know where your path is already, though? Like, why do you need a
Hey,
directional
So no
strip?
forest preserve down there.
I was gonna say, why not a huge forest bush?
Hell no.
Forest Bush.
Why would anybody want? Do
That
you want
reminds me?
that?
That reminds me of that 1970 porn. It was fucking in black socks and shit. Like, no, man.
It's got a whole fro down there.
I don't want
You can
that.
braid that shit.
No. A lot of hair may bring like odor or something like
Hey,
that.
You
know.
won't have to floss.
I'm straight.
Mm-mm.
I prefer to
Floss?
floss.
Wait, hold on. She said floss.
She probably got flies and fleas
No, I
down
prefer
there.
they cut it. You know, I like it. You know, even if it's bare. You know,
I love bare.
You know if it's grown.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say. You know.
I love it better. Yes, oh, big.
Y'all, you know what? Y'all just took me on another.
Yes.
Hey, we just kicked it off really, you know what I'm saying? Porno.
See, I like it succulent.
Hey,
You know, I like it succulent.
Hey, I gotta pull this back in. Hey.
Okay,
Why you gonna try to pull us back in?
Nah, cause I gotta let
We're
people
on
know.
a- we're on a
Tuning
good-
in right now. Hey, if y'all tuning in right now. Put the kids to
We're in
bed.
the basement right now with Shab Blizz. This is the uncut version. You know, listener discretion is advised at all times. At all times, people. But yeah, Shab Blizz in the building with us right here. Undergroundhittas. If you got somebody right now, make sure you take your phone and download the Apple Radio app for Android and iPhone users. But yeah, Shab Blizz, man, welcome to the basement.
Thank you. Hey, real quick before we get started, what's the email address?
hit out.
Underground
Y'all
Hittas?
trying to get y'all music heard and everything, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Because this is for everybody else, so listen to me. Hey, go to undergroundhittas@gmail.com. That's undergroundhittas@gmail.com.
Somebody's phone just.
Gling, 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 gling,
They just
gling.
sent it straight in.
Hey.
Right. Man, so Chaplin.
Yes, sir. Real, brother. It's a pleasure to be here, man. Last time I had an absolute ball with y'all with him, man. And I'm ready to do it again. Brand new project out, man. Let's get it. The Blizz Effect. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Blizz Effect. Okay,
Blizz
cool,
Effect.
cool.
Yeah,
So, what Blizz Effect does that go good with the ladies, don't
it does.
Okay, so
It does.
you be cutting up on the radio, right?
A little something, man.
I know you gotta follow the rules, the FCC rules and all that.
Yeah, because I got a morning show. So if it was like nighttime or like this, the way I could just, just absolutely just say what the fuck,
Yeah.
Think of this as relaxed fit jeans.
Yes.
Let your nuts breathe. Let your nuts breathe.
But no, man, it's a pleasure, like I say, to be here. Yes, I've been just crazy pushing the Blizz Effect. It's been out for about like 2-3 weeks now.
Okay.
Getting a great response. I had an absolute, 7 songs, EP style, not EPK, EP style. 7 songs, 4 produced by each other, the orchestration.
That's what's up.
Shout out to each other.
2 songs produced by Voodoo Spells, Grammy Award-winning Voodoo Spells. He produced that Jordan for Hittas back in the day, as well as some stuff for Hittas.
Okay.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
And then I got 1 song produced by Yo Black Tide, Mr. IDP.
What?
Is You Cool? We're going to get to that a little bit later, but you know what I'm saying? I also had the opportunity to work with Johnny Dimitri on there. She wrote a couple songs.
Okay.
Big Nasty from the Wild Hunteds. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Cold Hard Crucial Conflict, and then K Easy Grease from the Mercenaries. So it's dope, man.
Okay, that's what's up. That's
So,
what's up.
how'd you come up with the name, the Blizz Effect?
Okay, so what happens is I'm torn when it's almost time to drop the EP. And in my mind, I want to name it You Know Me. But then I just put a post up like, I'm going to drop my EP. I need some ideas for some names. And people were submitting names. And my homeboy, Dollar Man, Salute the Fly Cool Club, Dollar Man, he submitted the Blizz Effect. And in the end, it was You Know Me versus the Blizz Effect. They both got the same amount of votes. And I'm just like, okay, I got a song named You Know Me, so let's just go with the Blizz Effect. And it seems like just that title alone has been grabbing people, like for real. So
It is an
salute
attention
to Dollar
getter.
Man.
Yeah, it is an attention getter.
Yeah. So, can I ask you, what was the inspiration behind the project as a whole?
As a whole, well, I'm on a mission right now.
Okay.
I've always done dope music, in my eyes, and for the people who always give me feedback. I came to this conclusion a little while ago that I don't want to die with a catalog full of dope music, and only my friends and my close friends and my family members who know of it know of my greatness. So I said, in saying that, and not saying that I'm gonna go anytime soon. Thank you, God, keep me here for a while. I got things to do, please. But in saying that, I decided I was gonna drop 4 EPs this year.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was the first one, the Blizz Effect. I dropped that in May. And I doubled right back in July and dropped another one.
Okay.
Another one in September, and then another one in December. So
So it's a trilogy then.
just getting some work out here, like not even a trilogy, just dropping the work, and then people see like, hey, this dude. Not only is he dope with the DJ and on the radio, he's actually like dope on the artistry side, and he got the work ethic to match.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
I want to be that thing I'm preaching out here. When I tell artists like work harder, push, drop more music and all that. This is my year to do that. You know what I'm saying? Live by what I say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, working with a lot of artists, what are you doing so that for all of the new albums and stuff you're going to be pushing, so it can sound different? Like, what are you doing to create that different sound?
Just staying true to myself. Like, even though I have to listen to a lot of music, I have to critique a lot of music between the underground and the mainstream. I just feel like I know my sound, and I'm steady cultivating that sound, you know. And I'm not afraid that, you know, it's not just a trap thing with me. It's not just a conscious thing. It's not just a thing for the ladies. And I think if you listen to the Blizz effect, you'll see it's just. Let me keep playing that right there. And I
like that
instantly came up with a hook right off the back, and I laid the hook. And when I came back, Cold Hard. This was not planned. Cold Hard and K Easy laid verses on there, which I found to be so dope because I look at Cold Hard, Crucial Conflict like a legend. Crucial Conflict,
Yes,
Yeah.
they are
Just,
legends.
Yes.
those are legends to me. Like, you know, I don't care what nobody else say. Like certified legends,
Yep.
they've done things that a lot of other people will never do. Like sell millions of records worldwide, still out here active on the music scene. So that was an honor for me. Like I'm still appreciative to this day. The fact that he just found that love to want to put a verse on my track. And then the same thing with K Easy, the Mercenaries. I've been, you know, supporting them for years. They support me. I've been playing their joints for years. Big ups to Malachi. You know, big ups to their whole squad. So the fact that he, you know, he got down on it, that was dope for me. So it's a hit. Let's go.
Let's get into it, Keith.
Yes, sir.
On me, right here on the basement.
You feel me?
Straight off just hearing the beat.
Just hearing the beat. You know, on top of just being blessed, you know, musically. You don't do that, by the way. On top of being blessed musically, I like to think like just years after years of being in radio, that allows me to know what a hit is, or
Right.
you know how to you know, pen certain music,
Absolutely.
come up with catchy hooks and different things like
No doubt.
that. So, you know, it's a blessing to be able to do it, man. I heard it instantly. The words started to come to me. Like I say, I left the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and when I came back, I had two dope verses. K Easy kicks it off,
Right.
so groovy. Then Cold Heart comes in with the crazy flow, and you know, I finish it off, and it's just dope, man. It's dope music at the end of the day.
It's an overall vibe.
Yeah.
Real tough.
Yeah.
Do you have a video for that one?
Not yet. It's coming. It will be filmed by Urban Rockstar Films.
Okay.
That shout's going out to People Sinatra, but we're working on that right now.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, a shout out to People Sinatra. I know he's
Yeah.
going through some stuff right now, so that might be one of
Yeah.
his last projects right now, right?
Yeah, you know, that's my close homie. Like, I first met People Sinatra maybe like, I'm gonna say, maybe 10 years ago.
Y'all been locked in that long?
Rocking that long, you know, through Raw TV radio and just a lot of things in the streets. And, you know, just to see his journey to where he is now. Like I told him, you know, a lot of times, growing up, you know, you see other people go through certain things, but you never see it for you or your friends, you know.
Right.
You never see certain things that coming into fruition when it comes to writing. So I pray for my bro daily. And,
Yeah.
you know, even, you know, through what he's going through, you know, he's still going to be effective on the film side and some other areas, but, you know, I know he's taking a step back with, you know, doing this many music videos and, you know, so much involvement with radio and stuff. But, you know, ultimately, I respect his calling. And that's the field, you know, that's what we feel the direction he needs to go into, and I support him wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I've been praying for him diligently
Yeah.
because I know it's a lot to process at one time. You know.
Yeah.
I can only imagine having to, you know what I'm saying, lose something that you lived with your whole life, like a body part at the end of the day. So, you know, I know it's a process, like you said, and there's a lot to process. You know, when you're going through it, it's life altering. So, you know, I just stay prayed up for my brother, and regardless, you know, we 100. You know, whether he filming or, you know, whatever we rocking on, you know, I rock with him 100%.
Yeah, I contacted him because my husband's an amputee, but he's also an amputee mentor.
Okay.
So he helps people through the process from surgery on to getting their legs, on to helping them learn how to walk. He like helps them with all that. So I told him, I said, anytime, you know, he'd be happy to come out and visit him and talk with him, just so he knows like what to expect. Because it's harder when you don't know
Exactly.
what's going to happen, or if you have anybody to support you that knows the process already. But my husband's been an amputee for 38 years.
And I think that was dope on your end, like, you know, just from afar, like to be able to reach out and get him some good energy like that. And, you know, you living daily with somebody who's going through it. So you know what I'm saying, the mindset that your husband even went through.
Yeah.
You know, just being able to offer him some advice and some help along the way. So I think that's dope. So to you.
Yeah, I really, because it's hard because I see people suffer. Like we've had close friends that he's mentored that have taken their life, you know, and so because they got so depressed and then they lost all their friends, things happen, and I'm like, we never want to see anybody go through that and feel like they don't have the support, you know, or not knowing like what's a good process is. Like how do we get a good prosthetic? How do we learn how to walk? How do we learn how to readjust our whole life? You know, that's a hard transition for some people.
Yeah.
And so that can make it a little easier.
Yeah, even being on the aspect, you know, as a friend, like, and being a strong friend sometimes, you feel like you can fix everything for everybody.
Yeah.
But then comes that one thing across the plate that you can't fix. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you're not God, and you don't always know the right thing to say. So sometimes it's just, you know, just being there for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Just let him know, like, hey, man, you need to talk. You need to hear. I can't say I understand because I don't understand. But, you know, I've seen people go through it, but I don't know that walk of life.
Yeah.
But if you just need to talk about it, you know, the feelings you're going through, hey, I'm here.
And I think not treating people like they're fragile now.
Yeah.
Or different. You know, like they can still do all the same things. You know, my husband got out there and played basketball with y'all before.
Yeah, yeah.
He was killing too. He was killing.
Hey, but for real,
I want to play basketball with him.
let me see, Pete Sinatra, man, even on one leg, I've got more accomplished with him as my videographer than people with two legs or people with whole teams.
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? That brother is talented either way. You know
It's
what I'm
hard work and dedication.
Yes.
And I think, you know, even from bed, I mean, your laptop is mobile. Like, a lot of people work from home now, especially with, you know, with the pandemic. We all learned that you don't have to be at an office to work. You don't have to be, you know, you know, in a building somewhere. It's nice to be around people because it's that flow, that energy. But now, we all learn it. You can be mobile. Like, your home is everybody's office now.
Exactly. Everybody's, well, a lot of people won't say everybody, but a lot of people are working from home. And still, you know, I had the notion that a lot of people went back to work, but even in the radio field, a lot of my higher-ups, they haven't been to work in 2-3 years. I'm thinking like everything is back to normal, the masks come off. People is still at the crib working from the crib, programming radio from the crib. So, you know, salute, man.
But I think some people say they become more effective, but Elon Musk is like, yeah, y'all all come back to the office because y'all ain't doing the right stuff.
Yeah, right.
But I think if you're being productive and you're actually getting stuff done, hey, work from home.
Yeah, why not? It gives you, a little bit more time, you know what I'm saying, being in tune with your household, your house,
Your
the
kids.
things going on with y'all, your kids, your spouse, or, you know, your maid or your boo thing, dip, whatever. It just gives you a chance to be more in that zone. And I feel like that's what the pandemic really brought to us. Like a lot of people, we lost a lot of people, and it was devastating to the economy, and it caused, a lot of other things going on. But I feel like on the great side, it caused us to just slow down and really smell the roses for a minute and say like, hey, all that stuff you thought you didn't have time for, well, let me make it so money doesn't even matter. You can have all the money, you can have 20K, but there's nowhere for you to go to spend it. Sit your ass in this house and, you know what I'm saying, get close with those kids. Ain't no running from the wife, ain't no running from the husband. You are stuck. There you go. And you on curfew.
So let's say you had little kids.
Okay.
Would you want to work from home? Let's say like a 1 and 2 year old or
Not make it worse, 3 and 4.
Oh, Lord.
you know, you have one, let's say 1 and 3. So you have one that's barely walking and one that's just dirty butt. You know, you got to make sure they go to the toilet. You got to wipe. You got to feed. You know.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do at the end of the day. You know, because it could be just as worse getting up every morning, getting them together, dropping them off at daycare. Gotta fit your time in to go to work, and you gotta pick them up, and you gotta feed them, and all that other stuff. So I think it just, I could very well do it from home, or doing it the regular way. It's just whatever you gotta do to survive.
I don't know how people do it with kids.
You need to go ahead and have your stuff, man.
Kids are a blessing.
Oh, it's okay. I'm giving my eggs back to Jesus so he can recycle them. He can put them back in rotation in a different body.
I sure want some kids.
In rotation?
Yeah, he can put them in rotation in another body.
You take a baby.
Right.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's the fastest way to mess up your house, kids.
Man, so Chef Blizz, the number one thing that I always like admired about the way that you do your personality is just the fact that no matter what, no matter how the environment is, you keep on. And that's what I wanted to end up doing at the end of the day. And I was like, oh man, I gotta learn how to, whenever the environment change, I gotta still keep the flow going, keep the energy moving. And you don't turn it down. You don't turn it down. A lot of times people can know what's going on just by the way, like, if somebody drops something that listeners didn't hear, you have a way of still going like, all right, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So keep it going.
I think that's just, just the cloth, you know what I'm saying, learning radio back in the day, like, it's kind of like, somebody that's on the show performing, on the stage performing, only you know if you missed a step. Only you know if you missed a line, or most of the time the audience don't know. Right. But if you stop it like, oh man, I missed the word, then guess what? Everybody knows. But if you just keep going like, that girl didn't just take her top off in the studio right there, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta train yourself to just, block out everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, in the midst of it, man, I just always been taught, just, lock in and keep it going, because they only know what you tell them.
Right.
So like when you're performing and everything, are you doing it like high, drunk, tipsy,
Tough.
or both?
Good question.
It depends. It really depends. I'm so, depending on the moment. Sometimes I am high as shit, because I do love my weeds, my 420. I'm really a social drinker. Like, I'm not saying I won't get lit, but it's more on the social side. So, I might have a little shot or two before I hit the stage or something. But most of the time, it's probably off the weed.
What kind of weed?
I mean, depending on, what's available at the time. Right now, I got some gas masks. I got some,
Gas mask.
I got some sherbet berry in the car. I got some gas masks. I got
Some of that berry.
Garlissimo.
What's your favorite? Like if you have anytime, you can go anywhere, what's your favorite to smoke?
It don't even have to be a specific name. It's good side. Good strong side at the end of the day. But I guess if I had to name it per se, maybe some lunch. Some top of the line lunch. Some wedding cake. Something like that.
Is that
Wedding cake?
Flavors or something?
Yeah, it's different flavors. But just to me, I just like top of the line Zah. There's a lot of different names out here for it. But, just top of the line Zah is good for me.
What about drinks? What you like to drink?
Do say make the okay no.
No Henny?
Anything dark though, like do say Hennessy, Remy.
Coke 45.
No Coke 45. Now, when I first started drinking, I was definitely more on the clear side. Like I was Patron.
Yes, sir.
I was a Ciroc boy.
What about some Everclear?
Right.
I've had my money as an Everclear. That's that 100 proof, right?
Yes.
That knock you on your ass.
Well, but it doubles though. So if you run out of gas, you can stick it in your car. I mean, it's one.
It does. No, literally, it
I
does.
think you can do the same with Casamigos now. You know
Pretty
what I'm saying?
much.
But yeah, my early days, I was definitely clear vodka and tequila, but now everything like if it's brown, I'm rocking it.
What about 1800?
Early on in my early drinking days, 1800 coconut, that was the shit.
The coconut is
The
good.
coconut was
That's
good.
real good.
Now it's like I've evolved. Douce, Hennessy, Remy. That's pretty much it.
Do you like to drink straight or mixed?
Straight for the most part, but I will go to a club and I will ask them for like a Hennessy margarita.
Okay.
Or
A
Douce,
Hennessy margarita.
Hennessy margarita, Douce margarita. I found out maybe like a few years ago they actually do them like that.
I didn't even know they did them like that.
I didn't either.
I just learned something new.
Yeah, Hennessy margarita, do say margarita. They do. You just gotta actually request.
Look, he done put us on some stuff.
Real talk. I ain't even.
We're gonna be out here turned at the pool party.
Lit.
No doubt.
And it's hot too, you're thirsty.
And don't forget, we have to drive home too.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all might want to get hotel rooms for the 18th.
Y'all can ride with me.
Hell no. We ain't riding with you.
I'll
Hell
see
no.
it.
You don't drink?
Oh, I don't have to drive after I
No,
drink.
do you see
No,
that glass down there? Where's her glass?
Oh, that is a little drink you drink behind the water bottle.
She's a crazy
that's
driver.
cough syrup
She
and
drive
cranberry
300 miles
You
an
know she
hour.
drives a Tesla, so you know those, as soon as you hit the gas, it's gone.
Oh, you got the money cloud.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Some cars sound like pissed off ghosts.
So you know, as soon as you push the gas, it's like 60 miles an hour.
Yes.
Yeah, I drove it before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I know who to hang with when we do hit the bar.
Because it can drive itself home.
Talking about that's cough syrup and what?
And you,
That car sound like
Cranberry
Jetsons.
juice.
It
Cough
does.
syrup and cranberry juice.
I'm gonna just see if Hollis has Airbnb rooms for rent that night.
You
Real
should.
talk.
I don't want y'all taking the chance on risking y'all life, man. I salute to y'all. Y'all came out last year and y'all know it was off the chain.
Yes,
We
sir.
Yeah. Oh,
had
yeah.
plenty artists. You guys did the live broadcast, which was dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? And that was like really my first time doing an event of that magnitude, you know what I'm saying, through the radio station. So it was actually dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is round 2. I hooked up with Make Chicago Fun again. They do the Sippin' Sing Thursday nights over there at the entrance. And, you know, they have a hell of a following. DJ Morales, he's also Chief Cool's DJ.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? He'll be in the building. He's one of the promoters. Of course, my Radio Chicago and myself. So this one is going to be like 2-3 times what we had last year.
Then he needs to get two above ground pools, because that pool was already to the max.
It was.
Everybody was in
we just
there.
added a phone pit as well.
Phone pit.
So not only gonna have a pool, we're gonna have a phone pit. We got the vendors, we got the stage for the artists gonna do their thing. It's gonna be off the chain.
It's gonna be wet and wild.
We had a good.
My
Let me
kind
tell
of
you,
shit.
last year it was good. We had a really good time.
Yeah.
We didn't even want to leave. Like even when it was over, we were like, "Oh man, it's over already."
There was still cheaters lingering around.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And it was dark, as heck, and people were still walking around. I'm like,
Man, I'm
"Mm-mm."
telling you.
I felt like concert afterwards.
You know,
So did any of the people that went, did y'all get lucky after at least?
I'm pretty sure some people did, because
A few.
the
Did
women
you
outnumbered the
did
men.
I
They
get lucky
showed it.
afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or before or during?
Definitely lucky afterwards. Lucky with the money
And the honey.
There was so many women there. I mean, the women outnumbered the men. Like,
It was this one massive ass. I was like, God
Massive
damn.
ass.
I was like, shit. This bro here.
it looked.
Was it your new girlfriend, Jay?
Here you go.
Damn.
Wait, who you talking
Who's
about?
the new girlfriend?
So,
Who you
so tell
talking
me,
about?
Shy, when you turn up at these events, do you get a lot of groupie action?
I don't, I know people think like, contrary to popular belief, like people think like, what I'm saying, I'm leaving with like 4 or 5 groupies at the end of the night. I get a lot of attention during the party, like, ladies always like to come up and hug, hey, Blizz, but at the end of the night, nobody's flocking to go home. I think they just, think I'm cool, they like the personality.
Right.
Yeah,
but they
closed
ain't,
mouths don't get fed. Are you saying something?
I throw a little flirt here
No,
and there,
but no, it's direct.
Are you
Don't
direct?
throw flirt, because people might be like, he just flirt, he just so sweet, he just think I'm cute, girl.
Oh, so you mean I'm supposed to just say, hey, we fucking tonight?
Yeah, I mean,
Not
when
like
you're
that,
dealing with
you said,
groupies,
Is we fucking
Oh, is you
When
cool?
you
Is
dip-
we fucking tonight?
So you talk to you like you the best friend?
no, because there's
It's like
some girls
once
that
you
be like,
become a
hey,
gentleman,
Shy,
you
be
get
touching on you.
friends.
Yeah,
That's
they
be
like to come pull on my hair, like, hey, Shy, give me hugs.
So then why don't
stand
you-
next to me?
I'd be
and
like,
all
can
that.
I pull
While
on
they
your
pulling
hair?
on your hair, you leave that hand down where it's
Hell
supposed to be.
yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that this year. I'm gonna get
Trump special.
I'm gonna enter that.
The Blizz effect. The Blizz effect. The Blizz effect. That's what I'm saying. Real nice.
But I think sometimes, I just because you know, women be like, oh, you so charming, you're handsome, all that. Just, you know, I think I just be on the cool. I'm so cool sometimes. I forget to apply
Pressure.
pressure, because I'm so cool sometimes. And I just be like, oh man, I get more, you know, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna fall in my lap. I've gotten so much more action just being cool and just let it fall in my lap type thing rather than applying pressure. But maybe I need to apply a little pressure to it.
Do you want diamonds or do you want coal? You got to figure
I
out.
definitely want diamonds.
Okay.
All right, so
So you got to kick that up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
But make sure there's condoms.
Okay.
Make sure there's birth control.
Yeah.
Because then you be like, see, Nikki, I listened to you, and now I got Lil Junior on the way. And I be
Damn.
like, that's not my fault.
You know, no, we don't have no little juniors. I'm gonna make sure we protect everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for the line that all the ladies use these days. You know, them condoms just irritate my coochie.
You know what they're saying? I got a little crown holder on the way, so I don't know what you trying to do, what you about.
If I hear one more woman tell me that condoms irritate their pussy, I don't
It's
know.
just like it raw. That's
So
all.
what if she
So many
Just like it raw, that's
have
all.
latex allergies.
It'd be like lamb skin, baby. Lamb skin. Here we go.
You know what you do? You be like, you know what? I got an Allegra right here in my bag. Let me
And listen, she just
You
on
gonna
that
be
raw
all
diet.
right.
In words of Wiz, she on a raw diet.
No, you give them a little Allegra, a little Benadryl, they'll be fine.
Take this clarity, baby. You be all right.
Just in case, but these are too big for me.
Oh.
Whoa. Hold on. Stop the music. Stop the music.
I'm going out later.
Okay.
What kind of condoms are those?
She got magnums.
The variety.
What you doing with?
So they're all different
Hey,
sizes?
Stace.
I respect. Yeah, I think it's open back already. I think it's.
It's actually brand new.
Oh, okay, I thought it was one
The
missing.
36 pack is in the car.
Okay.
36
Like only
packs.
two come in there.
How many are you using a night?
420.
I mean, she
But
do got
this
ready.
isn't about me.
Okay, so I mean, but you know, some people would look funny at a woman that pulls condoms out of her purse. I think it's dope, like, because you can't always depend on the other party. So
So
I think it's dope you keep them.
I think you're the first guy we've ever had who admitted to using condoms. Like everybody else, they just open about just raw dogging.
Like, why would you run around raw dogging people? Like, do y'all not know their STDs still exist? That is like the nastiest thing.
Now, I mean, if it's somebody that I've been like hitting for years on a regular,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, okay, we comfortable with each other. And I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I'm cool in that area. But I can't go out here slaying everybody.
You can't be slinging dick with everybody. You
I
can't.
So I
Dropping
guess,
packages.
Like, when I lived in the Virgin Islands, every 6 months we had to get a health card. So you would go get checked, and everybody carried around a health card because AIDS runs rampant in the islands, right? So like, I'm always used to getting a health check. People up here don't get health checks, not as often as like I'm used to. Like, y'all know, y'all can, like, men can carry a lot of stuff from women, and it's never detectable in y'all systems, but y'all give it to a woman because there's some things that only affect women because it affects like our, our fertility, our
pH balance,
ovaries,
and
all of
other
that.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
But it won't hurt you. But it won't hurt you, but it'll hurt a woman. And you're just sitting there passing along, and you be like, "Oh, you gave that to me," and really you done passed it.
Some of us got the whole thing of if there's something wrong with me, I'll never sleep drink ginger ale.
Okay, not everybody is magic.
Shout out Canada Dry.
I don't know why or who told us as kids that ginger ale was medicine, but I think we actually think it is. Right?
Ginger ale and chicken soup.
Yeah.
My mom
Medicine and rice.
be like, "Mom, my knee hurts. Take some Robitussin
That's it. Drink some ginger ale.
and some chicken soup."
Pepto-Bismol.
I was just gonna say some chicken soup.
Chicken soup and
Hot
ginger ale.
soup.
That Big Sab, I hated
Vicks.
that. My stomach hurt. Put some Big Sab on
What the hell?
it. You know, my nose stuff. Put some Big Sab, and it be burning your lip, burning your chest.
Man.
Did you ever have to use did your parents ever make you, or your grandma ever make you take castor oil?
Yeah.
What's that?
Hell
It's fish
yeah.
oil. It's the nastiest
Man.
thing. And you can't. The smell makes you want to throw it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like slave medicine.
But
It really is.
But what about we used to not have, like, my parents used to never use Neosporin or peroxide. They always use iodine.
Yeah.
Man, and you're talking about, you put some iodine on something, it's like putting salt in your wound. But that's what it does. It like makes it like burns the skin.
Hey, why you sound like a Hebrew slave? Damn. Let my people go. Let us free. Let us free.
I'm a star.
That's how you feel when it hits your open wound, though. You feel violated for real.
That joint burning, boy.
Ooh.
Hold still. Hold still. Let it work.
Sound like the county at night.
So tell us.
Wait a minute.
They getting Savage Squad up
Hey, let's
there.
go ahead and take a break.
G-Unit.
I was just about to ask Shai, does he ever see himself settling down and being married?
We can get to that afterwards. What you know? Go ahead.
Do I see myself being married and settling down? We got more right after this.
Good suspense.
Ain't that some
Great
stuff?
tease. That's a great tease.
Yeah.
It's you though.
Oh, yeah.
You have to.
This is next up. Answer
Is you
coming
cool?
up. Is you cool? Sometimes this is true Chicago slang right here, man. I like to, keep my slanguage relative. You know what I'm saying? And with what's going on in the streets. So sometimes you have to ask people, like, is you cool? Like, for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? People be tweeting.
Right.
This is, as y'all know, and I'm pretty sure y'all have experienced it in radio, in DJing, in music. It's a lot of weird motherfuckers.
No doubt.
Weirdos to the 100th power, right?
Yes.
So, like, sometimes you gotta do a temperature check and ask some motherfuckers if you cool, because they be doing some not so cool shit.
Straight like that.
And is you cool can mean so many, it can be asked in so many different forms, it can mean so many different things, but is you cool, motherfucker?
Right.
And if you're not, you better cool off, get cool.
Exactly. With your bitch ass.
Yeah.
But this produced by Yo Black Tie, Mr. IDP.
Oh, your black tie.
Yo Black Tie. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But no, let's get into that. Is you cool?
Is you cool right
The
here?
Blizz effect, man.
Yeah, straight like that. Right here on
Let's go.
Undergroundhittas. Let's go. Yeah, we're back.
Man, is you cool?
Is you cool?
I know I am.
Right.
I'm cool.
I'm okay.
Real shit.
Is you cool?
I am cool. Literally. Got the fan action over here.
Is you good?
Yeah, I know I am.
You sure? You
Bitch,
got
is
you
you
some?
cool?
You wanna know what?
You got you some
Yeah.
recently? When?
Wanna know what?
This morning?
No, because we're sponsored by My Cup Coffee.
Straight like that. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So I forgot we got to do this afterwards. So keep your juices safe in and out of your cup.
Yeah. My Cup Coffee.
Secure all your juices.
Your juices.
All right.
Just like you secure that bag.
Look, I don't need y'all getting roofied, and I don't need y'all having babies put on y'all. So
Yeah.
all the condoms work.
A cup condom?
A
Yeah.
cup condom. I
Hell yeah.
got one.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man. They be spiking drinks. at
Now,
the-
I've heard of the microphone condoms.
Microphone condom. We ain't never heard of that.
You ever heard of microphone condoms?
Hell no.
They use them at the station all the time, little microphone covers. I call them microphone condoms. And they look like magnets. Okay.
You put them over your cups at the club. There's a place for a straw. Make sure that you don't get roofied at night.
Straight like that. Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Put it right in the
I want to make sure you don't, you go home straight. You don't wake up.
You gonna pull that out like, damn, nigga. She gonna be like, damn, nigga. What kind of shit you swinging?
Oh my god, girl. Oh my god, girl.
He pulled out this condom and it was
I
like,
let,
I actually brought this one I want that.
look,
I turned into an R&B singer.
I'm gonna tell you, it fit around this. That thing fit around this Chick-fil-A cup, and if a man ever walked up to me with the size of a Chick-fil-A cup, I'm gone.
damn.
I'm gone.
Wait, that's a bad thing, Nikki?
Oh, Lord.
Whoa, whoa.
Look, I still want to hold my uterus in.
Oh, that's TMI right there. That's TMI.
You know, somebody like that is pulling that uterus out.
Man, shouts out to Loose Cooch.
Where's the end?
No, not after that though. Not yeah. But don't double it as a condom because it does have a hole in it, so you will be making babies. You know, you'd be like, hey, wait, I don't have a real one, but I got this cup condom. Like, hey,
I think I'm sterile now. I
no.
only got one. You know, I'm talking about my batting averages, you know.
And I'm telling you.
You ain't batting 500?
Then you haven't met a Mexican then.
Oh.
Because they fertile as hell.
Wait, we're talking about his favorites.
You wrong for that.
They are fertile. They have 1 and 7 follow. Like, you think you're having one baby and they just all fall out.
Well, have you ever slept with a Mexican man?
Over Redenbacher.
Come on, Stacey.
It's the man.
Ooh, that's AS. What is
They
it?
don't.
Hey,
They don't know
right.
the person.
Ass smear.
Look, I have nothing. I have.
What?
They don't know the person.
Well, you were out of town. Oh, Stacy. Stacy.
Hey,
Shut up.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Hey,
Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
Stacy. Look,
I
I
was
mean,
in Miami.
no. Let me tell you this story, right? So we're
Can you
we're
not
around. Let me tell you, this woman could not do anything, look anywhere, anything without this. Stacy. Hey, Stacy.
Stacey.
I mean, he broke his neck to look around everything to make sure he got eye contact to let her know I'm checking you.
Hey, Stacy.
I was like, what type of time y'all on? What y'all got going on?
I don't
So
know.
evidently she's been touching his gooch or something like that.
Yeah, he say,
Actually, no such thing.
Man, she got him sounding like her Tesla.
Ever since I've had a Tesla, my
Tesla,
inbox, my inbox just be blowing up now.
Stacey.
You know, Stacy, she's popular. People just love Stacy.
Sound like a ghost.
So I need to get the answer now. Is Shy Blizz gonna ever get married or settle down?
So, this is what I was thinking.
You can settle down without marriage.
Yeah, you can settle down without marriage. So,
Excuse me.
I believe so. I believe so. It's in my future. You know, in my cards. Now, the only thing I haven't decided is whether I do with one woman or two.
So you're open to polygamy.
So I'm open to
Make it,
polygamy.
make it,
What about polyamory?
No.
That's too much.
6, 7,
Oh, because
8.
you don't want to share her.
No.
Oh,
It's only
okay.
gonna be one dick in this bed. Knowingly.
He said no.
Knowingly, it's only be one, but
So you would have a sister wife kind of deal going
or
on.
just a whole equal type vibe.
Like y'all
It's a
share
trio.
rooms
I'm
instead of-
interested in that.
Instead
They
of
like that.
instead of like
Like,
having different rooms, different schedules.
Yeah.
Y'all can all just share one
Or
room.
even if it's different rooms, just know everybody on the same plan. I don't want, you know, sometimes, and it takes a unique combination. You can't just meet two women and say, oh, we're going to all be together. No, you got to have everybody that's mentally on the same playing field. Not having somebody think, well, as long as she knows that I run shit. No.
Pump your brakes.
Pump your brakes.
Yeah, it's equal. It's an
It's
equal.
equal at the end of the day. So that's ultimately like, I wouldn't mind trying that lifestyle. Do I have to have that lifestyle to fulfill me? No. But it is something that I'm interested in.
So, like, if you didn't have that to fulfill you, do you think you could be
Yeah.
absolutely monogamous?
Yes. Because then I would just find the chick that likes chicks, and then, we would okay.
What if it's just you and her?
But what if-
nobody else?
Oh.
What if it's just
She's
you and
gonna,
her?
I tend to attract women that like,
But what if?
I tend to attract women that like me.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say, what if there's a woman like, if your girl gets a woman that doesn't want to have dick?
Well, then I gotta have a girlfriend myself.
My girl got a
She
girlfriend.
gotta, listen, this is my philosophy on that. Either we got a girlfriend or we got girlfriend.
Okay.
It's a
That makes
win-win.
sense. Like it's
Okay.
equal. We
Either
both
we
do.
got one together, or I'm in tune with the fact you may want to be pleased by a woman. But guess what? I may want to be pleased on the side by a woman too. Now we still together. So
But-
either we got a girlfriend or we got a girlfriend.
But what if she says, look, one time for me, let's just bring another hard leg. You don't have to do anything.
Look here.
We just gonna bring
Hey,
a hard leg.
hey,
and
check this out. Shop Blizz. Shop Blizz.
That's how we describe ourselves.
Shop Blizz.
The last $2.
The only Tony the Tiger in your house should be on
That's
a box
it.
of cereal.
I'm the only one that's
But all she's saying is, look, you can watch, like you don't have to participate, but can I just, because you have another woman, can I just have another man? I'm watching you with another woman, can you watch me with another dude?
No.
Then can I go out and get another dude and you don't have to see it?
That's tough,
Nope.
man. That's tough.
It's not my fault you said you like pussy at the end of the day. I don't like dick. So, you know. You
But
like
I'm saying,
pussy.
but like, what if it's like it's you and your girl, right? But she didn't say she liked pussy. She never said that, and so.
I'm sure she does.
But not all women like women. Like I'm strictly dickly.
That's rare though. You know
Strictly dick. I don't want nobody else.
That's rare.
I don't want nobody's roast beef sitting on me. I don't want nobody's titties on me.
Quiznos.
So you never looked at you
No.
never looked at another woman's roast beef or her
No,
titties and been
no.
like, those are nice. That would be nice to touch.
No, I never want to touch.
That would be nice. I wonder what that pussy tastes
No,
like.
no.
You never had the urge to lick a pussy.
I can taste my own if I needed to. When he puts his fingers in my
Tastes
mouth,
like
I
Arby's.
taste it. So
How
I'm
many fingers
good.
does he use?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Pineapple.
So
Interesting.
I don't need like I've never.
So, Nikki, Chef Liz, how many fingers does your husband use?
How many does it take?
Federal.
So
I didn't say that.
right, my husband got some big ass hands. So I don't think. But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Like
So 3.
I'm strictly dickly.
Okay. And I respect that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just know the climate of society and we have, you know, I would say like 7 times out of 10 you meet a young lady, she's gonna like young lady.
Yeah, but you know, I could say the same thing. Like amongst men, as I see men walk and twist, 6 out of 10 men have a little sugar in their tank.
Would you say that? 6?
Yes,
6?
Let's go maybe 3.
No,
Maybe
6.
2. Maybe 2.
6,
You
especially
think the scale has went up?
especially. You know why I say that?
Not Chicago.
Because every now and then I will be talking, like especially out with artists, right? And you're in a whole field of all these rappers, and you'll see a funny flick of the hand, or yeah, there's a funny flick of the hand.
Look, a flick of the wrist.
Or there's like, or they'll carry a vowel too long, and you're like,
Why are you smiling so hard over here? What's
It sounds-
Because I wouldn't be messy with Nikki.
It sounds like you humming on something, you know. So it's like they'll carry something too long, or they'll chew a certain way, and you're like, ooh, I see how you chewing that gum.
Ooh.
What about like sequins and rhinestones?
Yeah, like there's a lot of men that just walk on that line of.
What the hell?
And I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. I lowered it because I was.
but for real, do you believe like
I do.
see 6 out of 10?
Yeah.
Like in Chicago?
Yeah,
There's a couple white MCAs out here.
yeah.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm naive to it.
No, but
Or
around
maybe-
men, but it's funny because around men they'll act like men.
Yeah.
But you get around a woman, a lot of times the feminine side will come out. You know, like you'll see like a little more femininity when they're talking to women, but then when they go over to y'all, you'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up?
True, true.
Watch out for the
Because I have had several women that, you know, I got some homegirls like, you know, and they'll say several guys, and I'll be like, nah, bro, he got hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? But they be like, nah, he gay.
Yeah, they, you know, so you just
And
you see it.
I'm like, nah, you tweaking, G, like.
I've had an artist walk up to a guy and be like, hey bro, what's up, and come up and go, hey girl, like what?
Watch out for them underground
What?
diggers.
Underground diggers.
Underground diggers.
But a friend once told me that a lot of men will not turn down.
Yeah.
Yes, seriously. They are very curious.
What?
A friend once told me that men are very curious.
Hell
I'm
no.
being that curious.
Hell no.
I'm not.
I'm curious on how that pussy is. I'm not curious on
Even if it's roast beef.
even
Hey.
if it's roast beef.
And that's how some of the artists
I
hold the
can't even
dick.
eat Arby's anymore. I can't even eat Arby's anymore. Look.
You don't have to call it Arby's. Call it Italian Fiesta.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, you bogus.
Shut up.
No, but do
Good
you
ass
prefer an Audi or an Innie when it comes to that?
I don't want it all hanging out, you know what I'm saying about, but I do prefer a clip that's easy to find. I like
Well, you know when it
I
looks
like
like
it's like
seaweed?
sitting right there, like
Hell
right on
yeah.
the top. I don't want to have to,
Because that's easy to lick on.
and
you
then
know?
it's
Yeah.
I don't want
It
to
looks
have
like
to,
seaweed.
yeah, I don't want to have to go through all that. Like I like women with and I guess you know what I'm saying.
You want some cushion on the side.
Yeah, I like women with
You like fat lips?
fat monkeys. Fat
Yes,
lips,
sir. Them fat lips.
Fat lips.
Man.
I like fat clicks, but not too fat. Like you know, it's
You don't want one of those ones that been on steroids and now it's one of them enlarged.
It's a borderline, like you know.
Right.
That's okay. That's
Give you
cool.
a thumbs up.
But yeah, like fat lips, I love it. You know,
Like, bitch, why you hard?
Because I always wonder, because I always think like girls that have seaweed vaginas, like does it hurt when it's in your underwear, in your jeans? Like does it hurt? Does it rub? Does it chafe?
Look like black lettuce.
like I don't like the pussies that blend into the thighs. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just all blended together. Like there's no separation.
This shit look like
I
black
like
lettuce.
definition. So like I like women with nice healthy vaginas. Like,
So you want to look like it can kiss you back.
yes.
It look like Predator.
Yes, when she take it off,
Vicious
I want
eyes.
to be able to see that motherfucking drawers. Like, you know,
But,
yeah.
yeah, but you can't. It'll be looking like seaweed, just like sitting there hanging.
You
Like,
gotta pinch it like this.
No, it sounds like you playing hot nigga.
You got exactly. You gotta
Pinch it like this.
give it that nice healthy look.
Yeah,
Ah, what you doing with all that, shorty?
yeah. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, y'all.
Yes, Lord.
You know,
So you're
Shy
not into
Blizz is in
women
the
of
building.
fifty.
Yeah, chocolate is the building, y'all.
yeah, and it's not the My Radio Chicago shot.
No. This is the Untitled Chapter.
Yeah, this is Adult Swim shot here.
Oh my God. Talking about roast beef.
Hopefully she got that Fiji water.
Oh,
But as
yeah.
long as it's yummy.
That Fiji water.
Yes.
You feel me?
Gotta have that Fiji.
You know, like I say, it can smell like that great, you know, Victoria's Secret stuff and all that other stuff, you know, Bath and Body Works, but it can taste like Fiji. You
Yes.
don't have to have no taste to it.
Yes, sir.
So what if she just ran like the
Smell like
Chicago?
sugar. That's what I wanted. It was a rapper from Indiana a while back, like years ago. She had a song called "Smell Like Sugar, Taste Like Water," and that's I think that's the perfect example to great pussy. Smell like sugar, taste like water.
Now, if it's got a little twang, that's alright.
Just a twang.
Just a little
You
twang.
like busy pussy?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. If she, I don't like that pissy. I don't like that pissy.
What if she just ran the
Show me that
Chicago
senior
Marathon?
citizen pussy?
Hell no. Hell no.
What if she just ran the Chicago Marathon? She ain't take a shower yet.
I'll find this shit.
Oh no.
Hell no.
Lori Harvey.
Hell
Lori
no.
Harvey, yes. Fresh off a construction job, Lori Harvey.
Hey,
Put the
hell no.
panties down.
Hell no.
Yes.
It might have that little tank
So
to it.
tell me.
No, that stank.
So
That ain't
we
twang.
haven't
That
asked him
stank.
yet. We haven't asked him yet. Do you eat ass?
Huh? What we say?
Hey,
Play in the basement.
I mean, look. Here's the thing. A tongue might stroke too far back.
Yeah, you know what? I've crossed the borderline. I've been Mexican a couple times.
Hell no.
Everybody in Mexico
Fresh out.
done dropped us.
Hell yeah.
Fresh
Oh,
out.
you say something like that.
Wait.
Fresh out fresh out the shower, preferably.
It's not funny, you see.
Why does all your accents sound like you're African?
It's not funny, you see. It's funny, you see.
So I tell them that too. Like straight out the shower is different. If you see, it's not like she just got off the toilet taking a dump. I mean, you're out the shower. Everything's.
Come on.
It's totally different, and especially if you know, like maybe she fresh out the shower, she laying across the bed with a towel, and you got the oil, and you oiling up, and you rubbing.
Right, and her booty's on top, you know.
And you know,
She
she
just
might.
drunk a
Cold
White
Stone.
Castle milkshake. Oh, vanilla and strawberry.
Oh.
But did she have White Castle too?
Right. 6 burgers.
Yeah, but that don't mean she gonna let it
All
go.
right, it
right
don't mean that, I caught the eruption. I might catch a pre-eruption. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but see, White Castle doesn't tear up. White Castle don't tear up my stomach, so I don't know.
That's all you gonna hear.
Wet ass farts.
Hey man, if I hear anything remotely seep out of her ass, I'm backing down.
Yeah, but you can usually hear the stomach gurgle first.
Right. You know, the key is when you know what I'm saying, when you massage it and you rub it, you know, rub the stomach, test the stomach. He said rub the stomach.
And you feel it bubbling. You feel that
You feel it kind of shivering
Say don't do that.
Or maybe you just go lay on her stomach a little bit. Just listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Just listen.
You gotta take, you know, test the temperature. You know?
So what has been your worst sexual experience?
I've been blessed. I haven't had like, yeah.
You ain't never had a bitch that was Canada dry?
I ain't gonna say maybe a little.
It's gonna be loose.
No, she didn't have no kids. I do remember, this was like maybe like 10, 15 years ago. I remember I was over like on about like 67, over by Stony. I remember she stayed in one of them buildings over there. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name, but this was
Sony.
So that means she slept with a Jamaican.
She slept with everybody on Stony. Down the line.
You ever met somebody whose butthole looked like a Cheerio?
I'm sure. Yeah.
What's
you know,
a Cheerio?
we're just
Really excited as fuck or something?
no. A Cheerio got a hole, so when it looked like it's looking back at you.
That's how it looked like.
Well, you got stories.
No, because I keep thinking about that girl with the butt plug at the loft.
Damn.
You know,
That
'cause
amazed you?
no, because I was wondering, does she have a butt plug so we don't see the Cheerio? You know, so you can cover it up? Or is it just for fun? You know, at the Beanie Siegel.
Oh, the Beanie Siegel concert. There was a Cheerio butt up there?
She had a big butt plug in. Like a big diamond butt plug. I mean, it was a big
I
diamond.
wasn't paying attention.
And she was like, let me show you, Nikki. And I was like,
Man,
let me
the
film
fact
this
that
for
she
the
know you on a
guys.
first name
Some
basis.
women get off
We're there
on that,
every week.
on that anal penetration.
You should feel bad that she knew me by first name and not you by first
I don't
name.
give a damn.
Oh.
I don't give a damn.
First off, hold on.
I don't care.
Keys be bored operating. I'm like,
I'm not DJing.
Look, don't bring your little sorry ass over here taking up for him. When he threw the first shot. He threw the first fucking shot. You gonna sit? Look, you gonna dick around? You wanna sit in this
wait,
chair?
hold on.
Whoa, what's going
I
on?
found in my experience with women when it comes to the butt area,
Mine's an exit.
it be the ones that you least expect. It be like the overly cute ones that you just don't think like nobody's into that. And then as soon as you know you down there giving them head, like they slide two into the pink. And that one is drifting around the stink area, and it's like they trying to catch the finger for you, like where you gonna put that motherfucker?
Hell
They doing a
no.
hokey pokey in that foot.
First of all, it is an exit, not an entrance.
You tell them that. I'm just saying.
Like,
You should subscribe to OnlyFans, Nikki.
no, thank you.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Anal.
Anal.
So, have you partaken in anal?
What?
Hey, look at his face. Look at his face.
Have you partaken in anal?
No, fam. We don't go that. Like, I don't mind.
Thumbing in a little bit.
Exploring with a woman, and a little thumb action with her, but it's nothing going on. Like no. Don't even get too. Don't even get like. Once you get to the bottom of my balls, stop. I don't even want to feel your breath on my asshole.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm just talking about, have you entered the exit?
Have I entered the exit
Yeah.
on a chick?
Yes.
Yes.
Not on a dude.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa.
Yes.
Not on a dude. On
I
a
just want to
chick.
be. I want to clarify.
No, on a chick.
Cause you know how this media thing go. Don't chop my head off and put it on nobody else. And take part of the conversation off. Yes.
Blizz effect.
Shot Blizz.
The Blizz effect.
We got everybody rolling right now.
Played with a female's ass before.
Don't be shy.
Alright.
Don't be shy.
No, I was
Your
just.
legs being down.
I want to clarify.
I was just saying, because you know, for me, it feels like, wouldn't one grip be too tight? Like, ooh, you're strangling me.
It looked like the logo. This shit look like the logo. God damn.
You know, like one would, like
the
one
fuck
would
out
seem
that
like it
shit.
would suffocate you, because, like, look, anything come back there, my shit hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. And you never know till you actually put a finger back there. And then sometimes it be the ones you least expect. It be a little bit looser than you think back there. Like, oh, you do this.
And you like, how
this
do
is
you
your
even hold
thing.
shit in? Like,
This is your thing. Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
yeah, see,
That
no.
shit come out like a conveyor belt. Bloop.
Look, my internal starts building a wall. Anytime something looks like bricking it.
So you saying never,
Never.
never,
No, I'm good.
never.
I'm good.
Not even a finger.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Now, look, we can play the game. You put your finger back there, I put my finger back there.
No.
Okay.
We cool. We cool. You
Exactly.
stay on my side. You stay on your side.
Right, that's how you
Stay on that fence.
Cool.
Because I think most men are like my husband. Like, I even go to grab his cheek, like playing. He's like, hey.
Stop playing.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Who you think you? Yeah, he'll get a little violent. Like, what you think you doing?
What are you doing?
It's like, I'm just He always imitating the husband.
What are you doing? I'm trying to get ready for work.
He don't even talk like that, which is killing me. You want me to call him?
I need another drink.
You want me to call him? Because you know you don't sound like that.
That's because the phone takes the
No, because
quality out of
you're talking so slow. Like, you forget you know, you remember these are motivational speakers. They speak fast. They don't speak slow.
Yeah.
It sounds like you.
Igor.
I thought you said E-Wall.
No,
Oh.
he trying to sound like that little purple thing off of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
Purple
the
thing
donkey.
with them long ears.
Yeah, the donkey. Eeyore.
So what's next for Shy Blizz? What's next? Besides polygamy, besides
Damn.
Not OnlyFans, man.
Ass
Ooh, would you
eating.
ever do an OnlyFans?
Nope.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Why not?
You know how you said big guys are out of season. They're not on OnlyFans.
Really? Well, no, I'm just joking about the big guys out of season. Like, that's one of my pickup lines. Like, you like fat boys? You get them every time. Like, start smiling. I like all men. You know what I'm talking about? And the conversation goes from there. So I don't really believe the big guys out of season. That's just something I'm joking with. But no, OnlyFans, no, that's too public. I like my business private.
Well, at
Like,
least they have to pay to see it, though.
true that. But I mean, like, really think about it. When you think about, and y'all let me know if you heard different. When you've heard about the name Shop Blizz and people I may be intertwined with, I don't really think people know my business out there.
No.
It's nobody can really pinpoint and say, oh yeah, Shop Blizz is dating her. They are item, they're a couple. Like, I am very private when it comes to the people I'm dealing with, whether you know, just in my personal life, my sexual life. I'm just really private with that.
I think people know more about everybody who's around you than you.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think, like, that's just how it is. And I think that's a good thing, because it's hard to, especially because everybody knows who you are, right? Because not only are you on radio, but you're back in the media school, right?
Media school, DJ.
So everybody knows you, so it's really hard to keep that private. So you're doing a really good job.
I'm subscribed to someone's OnlyFans. I don't even know what the person looks like.
Oh, wow.
How the hell you?
How does that work?
Because sometimes they only do them from certain areas down.
I got
You
tricked.
know them tattoos, huh? Yeah, all right. Got her. All right. But no, I'm a very private dude. I don't want the OnlyFans thing. Like, even when it comes to, like, Facebook and all that other stuff, realistically, like, if I could have a successful career and not have to use Facebook, Instagram, all that, I probably wouldn't have it. Like, I am very, like, I want to keep my shit under wraps, like, for real, for real. I come from back in the day where side pieces knew how to be side pieces. People knew how to stay in their lane and shut the fuck up. And they didn't want everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't interested in going to find out who the main chick was or who you actually. Nah, they just was cool with whatever situation y'all had. And that's what I like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm transparent with people at the end of the day. So I ain't out here lying to chicks and like, oh, you the only one and you know, you all I dream of. No, I'm gonna let you know.
Right.
No, y'all talking about somebody calling.
What?
Oh my God, my name is Sylvia.
Y'all have lost me.
What the hell is Sylvia?
Right.
Yeah, who's Sylvia?
Shut up,
You said it.
Even Shy is looking like, what the hell? Who's Sylvia?
Shop Blizz.
Yeah, Shop Blizz is in the building. Shop Blizz.
So I was asking, what is next for you?
What's next for me, man? Like I say, I got 3 more EPs to get out before the year is over with. Continuing to be a great educator at the Illinois Media School, and, you know, pouring into the next realm of media personalities we have out here, radio, TV, graphic personalities. Continue to grow, you know, as a DJ, you know, traveling with DJing, that's one of the things I love to do as well. Continuing to grow my radio Chicago, you know, making us a force to be reckoned with in the media realm, you know what I'm saying? Just continue to grow all the way around. Every day I wake up, I just ask God to make it better. You know, in all aspects. A better day, a pretty good day, but it's all about you should be doing this and you should do this and you would be better off doing it. And this is why you fail because you're not doing this. But it just be like when you turn that same energy on them now, they can't take it.
Yep.
When you turn that flame up and be like, well,
Exactly.
are you being the person that I need you to be? You know what I'm saying? Are you being the person that you need you to be?
Yeah, because people hate when you point out there. It's like when you're like, if everybody has a problem with you, the problem's not me.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with everybody, the problem is not me.
Yeah,
it's
bitch.
you.
If everybody is saying the same thing, it has to be an ounce of truth for you.
There's a common denominator, and it's you.
If everybody's saying at the end of the day, you got an effed up attitude, then guess what? Maybe it's something you need to check about your attitude. And I'm not saying change for anybody, but I'm saying, hey, make an adjustment. If
Especially when it's people close to you.
You showing up and you know what I'm saying, being there, being front and center. If you're not the most reliable person, then maybe guess what? You need to tweak a few things. You know what I'm saying? There's things I've had to tweak over my career in order to make me a better person, and I'm still, you know, tweaking those things. Again, I'm far from perfect, but I just like to think that I'm accountable. And when I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. If I don't think I'm wrong, then guess what? We can talk about it. We can, you know,
Agree to disagree.
and we can keep it moving. But I'm always make it on my part to try to at least meet you there.
Yeah.
You know? But if you just steady drilling on me time after time, and it's just always something, and it's like no pleasing you type thing, it's just like I have to accept the fact that you're just a miserable person. Ain't no pleasing.
So, like, how long does that have to go on before you just, like, forget it?
It depends. Depends on the person. Depends on the amount of love I got for you. Depends on my patience. I've been told like I'm one of the most patient souls in the world, but then as I get older, I feel like that patience that patience gets smaller and smaller the older I get. You know what I'm saying? So it just really depends.
I think you just learn yourself as you get older, and you learn your value, and you're like, I'm too valuable to have you keep renting space in my head for free when I don't need all that. Like all that drama, all that BS, all that cackling.
Yeah.
You know?
People want to always come and tell you what this person said this and that person said that.
That's
Why
Jay.
they feel so comfortable coming to you saying everything?
That's Jay.
Like I don't understand. Like because when they're around me, they don't say half these things. You know what I'm saying? Or
what's that old saying? Like, don't tell me what somebody said about me. Tell me what you did to defend me.
Yeah, or why you were so comfortable listening to them say what they said, and you had no retort or no response. So again, why are people so comfortable coming to you saying things to talk about me, but they can't say it to my face? Or I don't hear it from other people like that. It's just always coming from you. To me, that made me. That's kind of. I might need to watch you.
Yeah.
Do you find like that's a big thing within the music industry, though?
Yes, everybody. And even on with that, I feel like you can't take time to address everything. If the moment you slow down to address everything, then guess what? I done lost some attention. I'm supposed to be giving the next thing in my life. So it's like, I would prefer people just, unless it's something that's in danger in my life to where somebody is like, hey man, you might want to watch out. He's trying to, take you out. Unless it's something like that, I really don't care what you think about who I'm sleeping with. I don't care about what you think about my money situation. I don't care what you think about my hair, my car. I just don't care. I don't give a fuck. Not at all. Like I say, unless it's
somebody who really wants to, aid them in their career, and they just totally just one side, one arm stiff to the side.
Oh, that's their loss. Like I sometimes like on some real, and this is when you get so many sides of Shy Blizz. Like sometimes I'll from afar see somebody going through something, and I'll hop in their inbox or send them a little message, or I'll see them and I'll put them to the side and be like, give them the words that God gives me. You know what I'm saying? Or, offer my services. Now if they don't take advantage or reach back or embrace it, then I did my job. Yeah. Because whatever he put on my mind, I said it. Yeah. Now, if they don't accept it or reach or want to take that help, then it's on them. And again, I'm just gonna keep it moving. But I did what I was supposed to do.
Dealing in the music industry, there's so many different personalities, and I've come across some in my lifetime dealing in music where people don't want to take accountability for their actions. They rather place blame instead of taking responsibility for their part. I think in situations, people fail to remember that it takes two to make a situation happen. But when that person doesn't want to take responsibility on their end, how do you handle that?
Same way. It's like, if I love you, I'm gonna fight to the death for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get you to understand it. But with every, just like with that, eventually things fade. And I've been in some situations where
I'm here dating, so
There's some crazy women out there.
Yeah, we accept a lot. We accept a lot, but and we say that all the time. It is some crazy women out there. But why we just don't? Even going back to what I said when I was telling about the toxic earlier. Yeah, some parts of toxic I do like. But why don't I get myself together and be like, nah, I ain't dealing with that, dog.
That's true. But I kind of feel like because they're crazy, it's partially our fault.
Yeah.
We make them that way.
Yes. I don't want to say that.
I think because of all the bullshit we put them through.
But I think people need to heal before they get into a new relationship.
Hold on. Yeah, we put them through it, or did they accept it? And vice versa. Do they put us through it all the time, or do we accept it?
I think it's half and half.
It is. It's half and half.
I think it's with everybody.
Yeah,
everybody does both. Like, you're like, I know he's crazy, so I already know.
Yes.
But I think people really need to heal before they get into a new relationship.
Oh,
like, heal
and
from
nobody's
your shit.
doing that. Nobody's.
No, everybody's just bringing their baggage into another relationship.
When they get tired of this, when they get over this, then guess what? We already got another one in the chamber, or we done went out to the club and we done met another one, and we done started the cycle all over again.
But Blizz, that used to be a saying. How do you get over somebody? By getting up under somebody else.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think healing is necessary. I think
Very.
The way this new generation of kids are moving, they're just moving from one person to another so quickly. And it's just like, just slow down.
Right.
Like, people don't realize y'all have a whole life to live. Like, you don't even need to be in a relationship. Like, you need to learn yourself and learn what you want.
Yeah, let that motherfucker breathe sometime, man.
Exactly.
It's okay. Let that motherfucker breathe, man.
Right.
And I'm talking for men and women. Let that motherfucker breathe, man. It's okay. It's okay to be by yourself, man. I think one of the best things I learned, and I haven't had a lot of relationships, but the ones that I have been a part of, They were quite lit. You know, it was some in too deep type shit. But one of the best things I learned was being by myself. Being like, stop losing yourself in people.
Man,
I've had a couple times where I was with somebody and all their goals and everything
Became
about
yours.
them became
You.
mine, and all my stuff went to the back burner. To even when things got bad, they would tell me like, damn, you don't even talk about music like you used to. Damn, you don't even talk about the radio like you used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you get so engulfed with other people and their dreams and what they like and keeping them happy, you forget that you got to keep your damn self.
But I think too, if you date somebody who wants you to put your life on the back burner to please them because they feel like they're not spending enough time with you, you're not talking to them enough, they're not showing you enough attention, then that person is a succubus. They're sucking the fucking life out of you.
Emotional vampire.
Yes, and people don't see that. Like, stop being blinded by love and see that this person is putting your fire out. You know, and those type of people are, it's toxic, but in a low key way. You know, they don't really. It's not like some huge thing where you can be like, man, this person beats on me, so that's toxic. No, it's like this undercover toxic where they slowly just start sifting your soul out of you.
Out you mentally. I've had women come, you know, back down the line after we done dealing, and maybe like a year or two down the line, or maybe even more, be like, you know, I could have been a little bit more understanding when it was time for you to go out of town and not put so much pressure to where it was a choosing thing, or I could have really, you know what I'm saying, valued what we had at the time. I just was so selfish, or whatever the case may be. And it's good to hear later down the line, but damn, we should have been thinking like that during the journey. You know,
Nothing like having an understanding.
yeah.
Yeah,
And sometimes you just get lost in people,
But
and they get lost in you.
But I think that's where knowing yourself and knowing how you want to be loved
Yeah.
and knowing what's necessary for your relationship, like that's why you need to be single. You need to have that time because you need to learn exactly how you're choosing to be loved. Because if this person can't do it, you can't bank on the fact that somebody says I'll change. No, they need to be that walking into it.
You need to see the change evolving. You need to see the evolving right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn all that. I think maybe that's why I haven't ran and jumped into another relationship, because the last relationship I was in, I was like head over heels. Like, you know, and yeah, I've felt some things since then.
Right.
But I always vowed to myself, like, I'll never lose myself in nobody again. I'll never get to the point to where everything about me becomes so secondary. Initially, everything is, oh, you just work too much, and you can say no to a couple gigs, and you can this, and you can do that, and then you start to do those things, and then
It's still not enough.
it's still not enough. Because then when money starts to come short, well, why is it can't have this, and why we can't do this? You said you wanted more time.
But
Now you want more money. So like you say, it's
a
never
catch
going to
22.
be enough. You got to find out what makes you happy and stand on that. Hey, I got to go to work. I'll be back later.
and if they can't take
and
it,
if
then
you can't
it's
take that, it's going to be cool.
you
But,
have.
but I'm not going to, I'll never dumb myself down again. I'll never shortchange myself. I will never lose myself in somebody ever again. I put that on everything. Never.
And that's a huge thing. I think people jump in the bed before they even jump in to learn who this person is.
Yeah.
You know, and then you want to be
ass walking around looking like a little sick ass pup.
Right.
like
Crazy.
I think we're just too quick to jump into the physical and not get to know who this person are. They really a match for you? You know, you'll get to a point where you're like, I have no more time to play. My runway is getting shorter and shorter every day, so I have no more time to play with people. You know, these bedroom games we were playing, that's a dangerous game. Because like you said, you'll lose yourself, and then by the time you look up, it's too late. Like, you've lost years of your time where you could have been building yourself.
And you said it. I mean, man, it's crazy how time can go so fast. You'll be entertaining somebody, and next thing you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years that went past. 5 years that you can't get back in your life. And you'll sit back and realize, like, damn, that was 5 years I could have really been putting into my craft, my career.
And then they're like, and you're nowhere, you're a nobody. It was like, because I spent all my fucking time putting it into you.
You know.
Because I wanted to make sure you were good.
And now they done married somebody else, they done moved on with their life, and you still sitting on here trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna recover, how you gonna bounce back. Which that's gonna cost you another year or two. So now you done spent 7 years of your life in and out with a motherfucker, trying to recover after the shit that motherfucking burned down.
Yep.
And you still not where you are. But guess what? I don't even care about your stuff. I don't care if you're broke. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're a gatekeeper. I don't even care. Like, just mind your business, man. Mind your business at the end of the day. What you eat don't make me shit and vice versa.
Man, that's a good one, right?
Is you cool?
Shit.
And that was one of the reasons why that inspired that song, man. Like, from the beat to everything, is just like, is you cool, man? Right. Like, why are you even taking your time to come tell me something? I have people pull me to the side of the club and just say some of the weirdest things like, oh yeah, man, I be smashing shit.
Why are you telling me?
I don't need to know.
Well, maybe you were
Because
thinking
guess
about
what? What if low key? What if I was smashing shorty too?
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Or what if
You know
you were in a
what I'm
relationship?
Or what if I was in a relationship with shorty? Or whatever
Right.
the case may be.
Y'all working on something, you just don't
Or
know.
you pulling me to the side to talk to the next motherfucker. We don't want to close our truly on with that motherfucker. But so it's like some things like, just mind your business, man.
You in a club too close to somebody, I'm gonna
Yeah, 6 feet. 6 feet.
Social distance.
drunk too much and everything, your breath smell like your tongue died. I'm like,
It's just certain things that just, especially like at this phase of my life, I just don't care about it. If it ain't about making me better, if it ain't about helping me put my daughter through college, if it ain't about helping me attain a certain amount of money or get this new car or
Right.
buying a building for my business, or I don't care.
I think that's what other races probably have over ours, is that we tend to still be that crab in the bucket, right? Just pulling people down. And other races, even when they don't like each other, they learn a way to build together and still make things happen.
Yeah.
But we don't know how to do that. We don't know how to just come together. Even if I don't like you as a person, there should be something I can find that I like about you to make us both successful.
I had a white guy tell me this a long time ago. This was some years back. Italian guy. He said, "You know what, Blizz?" He says, "I absolutely," and I forgot how we got on the subject. He was like, "I absolutely hate my partner. I can't stand his views. I can't stand his attitude. I can't stand his morals." And he was like, "But you know what? We make a lot of money together. We make great money together."
Exactly.
He says, his wife get along great. Our kids, they grow up together. They associate with each other. He's like, and that's what separates my culture from your culture. He was like, we don't base our business off emotion. He says, you can't deal with people in business that base their business off of emotion. He's like, if you make good business decisions with a person, if you make great money with them, and pretty much they do right by you at the end of the day, who gives a damn if you don't like it?
Exactly.
You know
Making
what I'm
money
saying?
together.
We get good money together. We take care of our families. We putting our kids through college.
Exactly. And that's all that matters.
I think it's being like black people too. I'm sure we've all heard people say you should move in silence.
Yeah.
And that's like something that I'm trying to get out of. Because I do think of it as a negative. Because like you said, I kind of feel like putting all that emotion with it.
Yeah, but
But see,
sometimes you gotta walk softly and carry a big stick too.
Because we just don't trust each other. Like, we put ourselves in positions where we can't be trusted as well. So I understand what you're saying, because, like, other races, they talk about things that they want to do, and then somebody's like, hey, I can help you with that, right?
We don't do that.
Closed mouths don't get
We
that.
scared to talk to the next person. We feel like, oh, either they're gonna take it, or either I can't possibly give them my connections. They might blow up before I do. Well, if they do, because that's how it was meant. That's how it was meant to happen.
Or it's too much money involved to even have them help you start up anything.
Exactly.
Because I think about like in the Asian culture, the families will come in to all live together, like 4 or 5 families will live under a roof. and then they all save their money and take one family out and they go buy their house, and then they bring somebody else in, and then the next family, they all put their money in to buy this one person house, and then they move out. You know, we wouldn't even be able to do that because we're so superficial in a way where we want all these things. But we want to look like we doing better than we really are because we have all this pride. Instead of just being like, I'm gonna live in this hostel with all these people. We're gonna make it work together so I can go get my home. But we want to look like I'm successful. I have this car. I have this house, and then we broke.
We want to make it seem like we outdoing everybody. We want to make it seem like we outdoing everybody. Like you say, we look better than everybody. It's just this constant competition. But why? Because at the end of the day, we all live in the same neighborhood. We all party together. You're not doing that too much well off better than somebody if you're always in the places that they are in. So it's like, cut the bullshit. The jig is up. Like for real. You know, even with the Arabic culture, something that I found out when I was studying insurance, life insurance and stuff, they find the oldest member in their family, and they take out the biggest life insurance policy possible. And everybody in the family pitches in paying that life insurance policy. So, you know what I'm saying? No, they're not rushing to kill off nobody, but at the end of the day, when that person passes away,
the
and
whole
you got
family's taken care of.
$1 million, you know what I'm saying, a couple $1 million in the policy, but then we break bread and now you can go open a 7-Eleven, you can open a currency exchange, you can open a Subway. We don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, again, it goes back to what you said, we feel like we can't trust each other.
Yeah, and then we're prideful too. You know, the other thing the Indian culture does, and this is in the Jewish culture, I like both of what they do, but like in the Indian culture, if a man, like if I had a son, him and his wife would live with me, and then I would teach the wife everything that I know, right? But they would live with me and they would inherit the home, right? And in the Jewish culture, what they do is like, they don't pass down things to their children. They pass it down to their grandchildren. So like, I would have been taken care of by my grandmother. My children would be taken care of by their grandmother. So it's like 2 generations ahead. Everybody's always saving for 2 generations, so then nobody's ever broke. You know, we're just trying to still live paycheck to paycheck and figure that out.
Because again, you know, and it can be because of so many different dynamics. It can be said, well, you know, when we get 18, we're forced out of the crib by our parents because that's just how the culture is. When you're 18, you grown, you get out of my house, you're going to make a way for yourself. You get what I'm saying? We can attest it to so many different things. Mom not being in the house, Daddy not being in the house, so we're coming into it. Not, oh, why you got to leave? Why you got to go to work? No. Do some research, do some finding out. You're supposed to be my biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter, because when the bills hit, you won't want me to take care of that if we live in the household together.
Yeah, because for like me and my husband, it's vice versa. Like, I'm always finding videos for him to make, because, you know, of course, with him being a mentor, I'm always like, hey, we should do this underwater video, and we should do this. And then he's like, hey, I sent like 3 people to your Instagram. They should be sending you messages with music. You know, everybody should be building each other. And if you don't have a reciprocal relationship, it's not going to work.
And that's how we should go with it every day. We researching, we looking out for each other. But if you just the one that's steady going, you got somebody pulling on you, message to my young guys again, man, like, well, nobody's to trick you out your spot.
Yeah.
And for real. If she not supporting you like you support her, and it'll never be 50-50 even if you carrying the boatload financially, if the support is not there, who the fuck around? I don't care how much you love them. If the support is not there, if they're not supporting your vision, your drive, your goals, and vice versa, you're not supporting them on the same aspect, man, guess what? Let it go, man. Because you just wasting your time, you wasting their time.
Especially when your name is on the upswing, and then she starts taking your time. Like you said, 5 years can go by, and then somebody else slid into your spot.
There you go.
Now somebody else is the top DJ. Somebody else is the top radio station. Somebody else is the top producer, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's quick because there's always somebody that's making music. Somebody that's always doing the same thing you do. There's always somebody. And the minute you put that down.
Remember, your grind is what got you to where you at now. So don't let nobody come and trick you out your spot and kind of, Oh, you just need to fall back just a little.
I'll give you some pussy. It'll be good. Come on, stay home.
There's a million pussies out here. You know what I'm talking about?
That's how Jay got caught up. I'm gonna give you some.
I'm
I'm just messing with you, Jay. I saw you. You got
That's why
quiet
you
over
losing
there.
weight, Jay, over there.
No.
No, he got quiet over there, so I was.
I'm listening. I'm listening. You dropping numbers.
As soon as I said, he saw you like what?
You like, what?
I was just seeing if you
You almost
was.
agreed.
Yeah.
What? No, man, just a real message to the guys, and even, the ladies that may be listening, man. You want to come to us knucklehead ass motherfucking guys out here, man. Don't trip yourself out your spot. You're in nursing school, you taking up real estate, you taking up insurance, you taking up media. Don't let nobody complain about, oh, you always got to be around these niggas out. Okay. They gonna be everywhere I go. If you want to be everywhere I go, take this ride and support me. If not, don't nobody, make you feel bad for chasing your dreams. I get that so many times, like even at the media school where so many girls are going and they chasing their dreams. They want to be these big radio or TV personalities, but they guys don't understand and they don't want them hanging out at the industry parties and it's going to be other guys there. Hey, man. You know what? If he for you, he gonna ride that wave with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight like that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Y'all stop being dream killers out there,
I would
fellas.
say this too. For the guys, that's what they ladies at these parties. Y'all can talk to them out of getting their dream accomplished too. Because some of y'all be mean these people that's just trying to strike a deal with them and you just sitting in the back thinking that he wants your lady. No, he don't want your lady.
Some of these.
But guess
do.
what? Even if he do want your lady, guess what? Be the type of dude that's gonna be there by her side through everything. So even if he did want your lady, he ain't got a chance because you there for everything to support her.
Yeah.
Not to necessarily watch her, not to give her the Ike treatment, but at the end of the day, just simply be there to support her and say like, hey, damn, everywhere we look up, her man by her side. Be that dude.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Don't be the dream killer.
No, because some dudes, some men, you can you can be too overprotective.
Yeah.
Where it's just, but I'm talking about where women don't even want to go out. We're just like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna go because I don't want him talking shit. I don't want to hear his fucking mouth. Well, y'all, men probably do the same thing. I don't want to hear her fucking mouth. So I'm gonna just keep my ass up in the house. Fuck it. It don't even matter. Like,
Next thing you know,
I just don't want to hear all
And
that.
that's what I mean. Just be each other's peace. Know how to come out and just be that balance at the end of the day. If you there, a motherfucker got you there for a reason. If they was on some slick shit, then guess what? You probably wouldn't be there. You know what I'm talking about? Just some free game fellas out there, to my overly aggressive fellas, my fellas that just think like, you know what I'm saying, just think the worst. Yeah, it's these guys out here want to fuck their girl. Yes, they do. But guess what? If you on deck, and you ain't even got to say a whole lot, your presence just says a whole lot for itself. Just be there to support.
I think it. Everybody always says communication is key, but comprehension is key. Understanding what people are saying and what their needs are. When people are talking about what they need,
Pay attention to it.
but don't listen to respond. Listen to comprehend, to understand. Stop listening just so you can rebut. Actually listen and hear where they're coming from, because a lot of things can be solved. A lot of problems can be solved with simple comprehension. I think that's the biggest thing. So when you're, especially in this music industry stuff, like, it can look like we doing a whole bunch of dirty shit. And really we not. It's just dirty shit's going on around us, right?
Most of it is all talk and the shits and giggles and the personality. Remember, radio personality.
That's all we are.
Artistry. Creative vibes, man. Most of it is just the image or just the look that somebody's giving off, or just, I talk a whole lot of shit with my partner, that girl Olivia, on our radio show at the end of the day. Does that mean that that's what we think about 24/7 today? No, that ain't just all we think about. Yeah, we're trying to build empires out here. But for the sake of the show and entertainment and all that, and guess what? You're going to talk a little bit. You're going to walk the line a little bit. Say crazy shit.
I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, which shows get the most listenership when you're talking about sex, drugs, and alcohol?
Yeah.
Because that's what people want to hear about, because that's what's entertaining to them. People don't want to hear about relationships and love and how to fix things and how to be better and how to make differences in our communities. They don't want to hear that. You know, so you talk about the fun stuff, but at the end of the day, you kind of have to reel it in and talk about the real shit too.
Exactly.
But like you said, it's all smoke and mirrors. We're just all, it's out here. You have to be likable. People have to be like, hey, I want to listen to her because she's kind of crazy. You know, she.
How many rappers have told you, yeah, I love the strippers. Yeah, I love the strippers. Go get you a side chick and all that other stuff. But guess what? I'm going to say like 6 out of 10 of these rappers out here are married at the end of the day.
Sitting up under their wife with their kids at home doing nothing.
Yeah,
And just like y'all be out here trying to hit the city girls and all that, they definitely trying to look for girls.
Yeah.
City girls got they one of them messing with Diddy anyway. One of them
Yeah.
got Lil Uzi, one of them got Diddy.
JT got Uzi.
Yeah. They don't talk all that reckless shit about guys ain't shit and broke men and all this other stuff. But guess what? They got dudes at the end of the day.
Think about it. Even Future still wanted Sierra being out.
Let me tell you something. You know, people talk about how toxic Future is. But some of these women, you got to give them kudos because they keep it moving right past his ass. Future be to put out a whole CD about Lori Harvey. Y'all know that last CD about Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you know what I'm saying? Them ladies at the end of the day, if they leave, they have that big effect on your life after they gone, and it is something. Future can have damn near probably any woman in the world he wants.
Yeah.
Lori Harvey
Exactly.
stung his ass. Sierra stung his ass. You know, some different shit.
What was he? He was telling, I think it was Russell Wilson he was talking about, that's why my Gucci flip-flops are at the edge of your bed. You know, like, when you're that pet, you're that hurt.
Right,
I mean,
Wilson will buy your ass.
but it's just like, you know, at some point you just got to get over all that stuff. But it's a matter of, he'll never have a successful relationship until he heals from all his other ones. You know? And that's what this is all about. Like, heal, man. Like, take the time. Be by yourself. Learn yourself. Heal so you're not fucking up somebody else's life.
It's cool to just heal. Just learn to be by yourself.
Self-love.
Peaceful shit in the world. And the day I do step into a relationship, whether it's poly, whether it's just me and one other one, I still want to explain to other people though that right. My solo vibe is everything to me. So even within a relationship, you still gotta have your self-time. You still gotta have your self-love at the end of the day. You still gotta have your individuality at the end of the day. You know, we mates and we building and we bonding, but guess what? Don't forget about you in the process.
Self-love, man. Like, I think we wouldn't be so worried about what everybody else thinks if we could just love ourselves the right way.
Yeah.
You know, give ourselves room to make errors and have mistakes and fail. You know, do all that stuff and still love ourselves truly and deeply. Man, we're all looking for something. We're all looking for somebody to either complete us, you know, like really just make you feel like I'm just secure in who I am and you can be secure in who you are. Everybody deserves that mate. But I think God gave everybody that right shoe, you know, to go with your left. I think everybody has one. It's just about taking the time to find the right one and just not pussy hop, not dick hop.
Yeah.
Actually just take the time to really say, are you going to be the one? Stop just jumping into bed and really get to know people.
And realizing that, guess what? Everybody doesn't come all the way assembled all the time. We're in this microwave age where like we want to show up and we want everybody to have everything figured all out. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a male or a female, we don't want to go through they got to go through college stage and they got to go through, you know what I'm saying, the beginning stages of the job. No, we want them to already be managers, supervisors, business owners. How about you learn that, guess what, we may have to go through the building process with somebody and build them up and then build us up in return, and then we get that finished product. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of those people that want that, they're not even there themselves.
Yeah.
But expect you to have it. I've enjoyed my time with Shy.
I enjoy my time every time I sit down with y'all. It's so dope. You know what I'm talking about? And again, excuse my tardiness. You know what I'm talking about? But, no. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk, man. Big ups to that girl, Olivia, for, scheduling this for me, by the way, man. She's super dope. That's my co-host. You know what I'm talking about? But she pours into me so many other ways when it comes to the artistry. They be on my ass. OJG Creations, First Lady China, just everybody, Media Monix, they have to be on me, not just on the radio side, but just say like, boy, you ain't no rapper no more. They have to, do little things like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So, but they have been very supportive of this project that I dropped in Blizz Effect, and just the little things from, helping me, get interviews with the blogs and different radio stations to different promotional ideas and things like that. So, salute to my gang, my squad, people Sinatra, the ownership club, my manager, Brian Fleming, Raymond Betts, my radio business partner as well. Just everybody out there, man, that believe in me, to my salute to y'all.
Awesome.
My boy, man, Shy Blizz on everything. CHIBLIZZ. That's CHIBLIZZ. Remember to everybody, man. I'm about to see the chest out.